get the link as soon as it's ready.
Aye, I've got to watch what I say.
What, you got a filter? Are you worried you might lose a subscriber or the wrong word comes out? You're doing pretty good. 587 subscribers. Is it live yet?
Yep, it should be.
Okay, so I'm going home.
If you're watching this,
Going live. Oh, is this it? Oh, I think this is it. Okay, so I'm going to share it. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to close this, paste it on my Facebook.
sorry.
No problem. Create post. Paste. Secret mission. Here we go.
All right.
Why aren't you?
Hmm?
I'm trying to tag you, and then it's like, for whatever reason, you're not coming up.
Have you blocked me?
Oh, no, here we go. Now I got it. Okay, live now. So I'll post it, and then I will change it so that it is public.
I'm just putting it on global.
Okay. You want me to put it on global, or you said you just put it on global?
I've just put it on the global. You can do it as well if you want.
Okay. Yes, there, it's good. Okay. This meeting is live streamed. Well, we're back again, folks. But we are rising with the Emerald Order this time. We're not messing around. We're going to be activating some serious ascensions.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I've done everything I can look at you again.
Okay. Welcome back to the live. Well, we come on here when we feel the calling.
I delete. How am I live? I'm not even live on there.
It says it's live on YouTube.
Are you there, Dave? How's it doing this?
Yeah,
I've
can you
took
not
it.
hear me?
I've deleted the thing.
What?
Sorry, folks.
You deleted what? The window?
The
The
YouTube.
Zoom?
Yeah, I'm getting double. I'm getting double. I don't know why I'm getting double. Can you hear?
Okay, so if I click on the YouTube link, I'm just gonna click on it and see if it's, let's see here. I can see us,
It,
but maybe you closed it. I don't know. Let's see. It's taking a second. Let's see what it says. Did you close it out? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
So it says live.
I know it's live. I'm getting a double. I'm getting myself speaking. So,
You just probably just have another window open. You just gotta look at you probably got two YouTube windows open.
I'll have. Yeah.
Well, while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna show off my hammer to everybody. It's kind of like taking an intermission, really. It's like the halftime show, but it's the hammer show. It's hammer time. All right.
I've done it now.
Look. So we're good?
Yeah, it was open in a different. It wasn't even open on this server. It was open in a different server. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're good. We're good.
that's what happens sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a deep breath in and all of those double voices, double echoes, clear all those echoes out.
Yeah. Done now.
Nobody
Sorry
re
about
nobody realizes, but Phil was hearing two of everything because on his computer it was opened up double. And so these last few minutes, it was a bit of a technical adjustment. But they got the hammer show, so everybody got to see my hammer, the Thor hammer.
that. Would you be able to lift it, Dave?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
only those who can wield the power can lift it. So
Mm.
yeah. Um, so how have you noticed things energetically in the past while?
But a couple of weeks ago, I think I've mentioned it on my YouTube. I am connected to the Emerald Order, but I've never said anything. But 2 weeks ago, they connected to me on a sound healing bath, and they said that I can speak more about it. So I've got the go, and I've actually Aqua, my dragon, is actually an Emerald dragon. So, and I was given that on the Magic Planet about a month ago. I didn't know it was an Emerald dragon at the time, and I've also brought my Emerald crystal here. So that is a real emerald. So yeah,
That's very valuable.
yeah. Nice, isn't it?
Mm, that's a nice crystal.
Yeah. I did
I got
mention it.
moldavite
You got mold, right?
necklace. I finally got a new one. Yeah, and that's kind of like the color of emerald in a way.
Yeah,
So
I've had
we're
that,
both
and I
sporting.
keep yeah, I've had that, and I keep on losing it, so it doesn't want me. So, it's a meteor,
I
isn't it?
gave my last one away. I gave
Yeah.
my last one away, and then I missed it so much, and then I saw online they were selling some moldavite necklaces, and I'm like, I missed my other one. All right, so I bought it, and you know what? It's really cool because like they have this super high frequency moldavite, as you know, and so as soon as I got it, it's just like super
Do
field.
you-
It's like zoop. Yep.
If you go in a room with someone else in it, you feel weird. You can feel it. You can feel like them talking. It's weird. Yeah. So if you ever go in a spiritual place and someone else is wearing one, feel the change. Yeah. It's like they're talking
Yeah,
to each
yeah,
other.
no, it's definitely powerful, the old moldavite.
Mm,
Some of the highest crystal frequencies out there, in my opinion.
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, always, obviously, generally speaking, the energies have been amazing. It's been, but
Mm.
I don't know, like it's been a lot. Like for me, it seems like I've just been on so many missions and just doing so many things back to back to back. And so like I've been like having a nap almost every single day this week. It's just like the strangest week of my ascension, constantly integrating what's coming in, and it's like so fast. Like it's like the eternity timelines of peace, like what you're talking about, the Emerald Order, all these higher dimensions, these new guides coming in, all these different things are happening. So it's like
But
it's pretty impressive.
the, the Emerald Order are the ones who are sorting the Ascension out. So, because we're trapped on Earth and they're trying to release us, and that's why we've come from outside here to help. We're the rescue crew, I suppose. Yeah, that's what we are.
Yeah, it's been definitely a long road to get to this point, but I think, in the beginning when we used to do these missions, I think like probably half the people didn't believe it. Like kind of they even ourselves, we were like, are we really doing this? And then and we're clearing out. these Draco bases and these reptilian bases and influence on the planet and stuff, and bringing back all of these ancient energies. And like I can attest that the biggest changes in the energies of this Earth were happening around when we were doing all these missions and stuff. And is it coincidence? Maybe. But they're in my opinion, they're real. And when things started happening, like we would go on these missions, and then like a light ship would appear in my house and like be all excited to go on the mission with us. Like that's just crazy. But that was happening.
Hmm.
You notice how I actually didn't say it? I just said that's what's happening. um, and it was
D-
pretty
d-
wild. I tell you that.
I'm just going to record this in case YouTube take us down, because sometimes they do anyway for the hell of it. Yeah,
Sure.
I forgot about
It's probably better to upload this version anyways, and we get rid of the technical difficulties in the beginning.
that. Am
But
I
yeah,
clear?
I
Am
mean,
I clear? Am I clear? Because you're quite muffled. Is it my broadband or is it yours?
I don't know. I can hear you okay.
I can hear you okay. It's just your picture's going a bit fuzzy, but it might be my broadband.
My picture?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. There's one way to find out.
Am I clear? If I'm
Do a
clear, that's all.
test.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, you're clear.
Okay.
Hmm.
As we've suggested, are we going to clear? Are we going to do a clearing on the animals and Valerie's cat, so we can clear everyone first, or are we doing that at the end? I think we could do it as a warm up, to be honest. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, how can I do it?
If anyone's watching this and got any pets, you'll feel energy, healing energy. Should we do that now or not? Your choice.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I'm just like focusing on like obviously cat like we want to go gerbils, like every type of animal like on the
Yeah.
planet, every
Hmm.
animal. All right.
Okay.
Then I think we should connect in with Gaia
Okay.
because she knows everything that's living on the earth.
For everyone who's watching, don't message us your pets, please. This is a one-off.
All right. So just connecting now. I'm doing tree awareness because the trees have this awareness. So I'm going to tree source awareness because the trees have this awareness of all of every animal, and they're everywhere. And then obviously in all the remote areas that they've taken the trees out, we'll just have to trust that the trees know enough and Gaia knows enough to clear all these animals. So
I'll do a pitch. I'll share screen with the cat in a minute. But let's just connect.
all right, so my mother's saying also to connect to animal consciousness, the vibrations of animal consciousness. Be there, release them, infinity in all timelines, dimensions, and realities. Clear on all the angels to assist.
I'm also
There's
bringing
people
in.
watching and they're like, forget about the animals. I need to get cleared. I can sense there's people. What? I don't care about these animals. I'm having problems. Clear me.
D D
All right.
Dave, they'll probably be saying I identify as a cat.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
bringing
we'll
in
go ahead and we'll.
yeah, I'm bringing in energies from the healing sea in the underworld, goddess of the healing sea. So it is a bit connected to Gaia. Shall I share screen?
Sure.
Right, hey Valerie. Yeah, you. So we're getting rid of all the dense energies around. Any pets that's watching, any implants, any spiritual parasites, any attacks, sending in love energies. Oh, I might as well use my emerald energy. So I'm being told to connect to the diamond grid to help this vibration go through the planet.
All the councils of divinity to assist with this divine mission.
And also, any pets that have died recently to remove any traumas.
Hmm. There's a boat ton. I'm in the solar sun right now, the central sun, and then with the galactic councils, they're showing all of these fleets that have dropped into orbit right now to assist a divine mission that we're going on. There's so many fleets. There's thousands of ships. So I'm just connecting to the commanders of these ships right now, and I'm going to find out what they're tuning into because clearly they're monitoring stuff. Palladian Fleet Commander. Uh, Disruptor energy in the Matrix. Dark programs. Okay. Show me.
Anyone watching this, you might I do a bit of breath work if you're joining us on the mission. We're bringing our guides in then before.
Yeah. It looks like to me that there's still a few dark ETs that have technology to create very um impactful energies and programs that are targets. They target specific light workers. Um, they have a knowledge of frequency, and so
Are they the ones on the
it's
moon? Are they on the moon, or are they on in Earth? Because I've caught there's some on the moon and some on in Earth.
these ones are on Earth that I'm seeing. So the fleets, there could be some
Yeah.
on the moon, but the fleets are tuning in to the programs that they've unleashed, and so they're trying to isolate them. So these almost like robotic machines or like energetic cannot hit their targets. So they so tuning in, there's many of bases. This is a warrior's mission. So just go ahead, follow the fleets. Let's go in and take out all the targets of these darker ETs that are still targeting light workers. And let's just go and fly in with the Earth Alliance and see. There's one in Antarctica, guarding the wall, guarding the wall. Okay, let's take them out.
I'm just guided to do a bit separate. Is that okay, Dave? I'm going to take these
Yeah,
out on the
whatever.
moon. I'm going to take them out on the moon. I'm sure
Okay,
it's to do with the prison of Earth. So I've took a few of the Andromeda fleet. What one Andromeda fleet was. I got me Emerald Dragons come with them. It's amazing.
interesting. Um, Scanning the database now.
I'm on the dark side of the moon. He's actually shooting like green flame, and I think because it's so divine, it it just disintegrates them because they're so dense. Ah, didn't it? This isn't the mission we were planning.
No, no. Um,
They've been sending signal. They've been using the moon and the beings that you're taking as like a it's like a pyramid energy field, like so anyone in that field gets the negative attack.
I'm learning their code they're using for this program, so I can turn it against them. They're working in dimensions. They're targeting specific codes on light workers to like keep them. They're specifically targeting specific frequencies in dimensions on light workers to keep them down from act fully coming on power here. And so this is like a program, a dimensional program. I'm just learning it right now. Sick. Okay, I gotta lock on an entity right now who's just disgustingly um tuning in, and he's like, it's almost like a game. He's so gross. He's slimy, reptilian, like a slob, and he's just like sucking people's energy somehow. He's through this dimensional game. I'm going to get the Earth Alliance. I'm going to follow his signature and target him specifically and take him out. He's got all these computers around him. Okay, hold on. We're taking him out, following him, tracking him. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him away. His network. He's a network facilitator. Take him out. He's feeding all these other reptilians. Holy shit. Take him out. Take out all of them. Take them all out. Okay, we're taking them all out.
I'm actually with loads of emerald dragons now. The ray somehow disintegrates the body and sends it to source. I don't know how that does, but they are divine, aren't they? So it sends a conscious to source. That's what I'm supposed to say. A massive building on the dark side of the moon.
All right, I'm gonna give you a hand at the same time.
Yeah. I'm being told we can't take the building down now. It might be to do with what's keeping. If we break it, it might disrupt the Earth, basically. I just don't know.
Hidden base.
Yeah,
Reptilian
but
base.
part of it goes up. It's underneath. It's inside it, but it's also goes miles. It's like pointed to the Earth. I don't know what it does. That it could even be the soul trap. I don't know. It's weird. But we're stopping the energy that's affecting us at the moment. Uh, don't actually know. I haven't been given the information about this. We're going to wipe out the tech that's actually affecting light workers at the moment. Think about it though,
I
they must
found
know
also
all.
a major base, man. I found a major base on Earth that they were hiding, and we're literally going in and taking out all these reptilian ships. It's so crazy. We're taking them all prisoners right now. It's unbelievable. It's like they're hiding on Earth. Like this is like their domain. We're in the reptilian domain right now. It's crazy. Um, you can see this. It's very much in a mountain range area. But they're invisible. They had this whole thing that you couldn't see. You would just like fly by it or fly. You would never see it unless you knew they were there. They're all connected to this technology too. It's a siphoning mechanism, stealing energy and targeting codes. This is like a whole network attacking light workers. Been going on here.
Logically, they must know all the light workers that are on Earth to be able to attack them like that.
They do. Yeah,
I
they
wonder,
do.
I wonder if
Because
light
they
workers
know
have got a certain.
they're it's a frequency that they're targeting.
Yeah.
They're targeting specific frequency ranges.
So anyone who's lifted their vibration, they're targeting that vibration, aren't they? Yeah, makes sense.
That's why we got to destroy this. They are losing all their power.
The moon must be out. Then they must send a signal, and the moon must take most of the Earth, energy. So it's like a two-way device. We've nearly took the stuff on the moon now, the technology.
Okay, let's go
It's like
ahead and recode the reptilians. Let's recode them right now. I'm in their mainframe. Let's recode them into
mm,
consciousness beings. Let's recode their energies so that we activate higher frequencies into them so they stop feeding off of people. This is a problem. They need the fear to survive.
yeah.
Let's recode them all. Let's recode all of these bastards.
So I might as well stay on the moon then. Try and recode.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I'm getting the information's in the Akashic, isn't it?
Well, it's the Emerald Order. They have the information.
I should think round the box, shouldn't I?
Okay.
Okay.
Open, 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 open.
They use I've got my crystal source being here. They use sacred geometry as like the data. God knows.
I had to pull myself out of their computer mainframe. And I'm just sending in the commands, God commands in from outside of it.
Yeah, this technology is plasma, like a plasma. We're sending the the codes for the geo from the Emerald Order, sending it. What will this do to them?
Well, it will stop them from needing us to be a feeding source. They will
Mm,
stop feeding off of humans. This is the problem. They can't ascend. They can't just let people uh, grow because then they don't have a food source. This is the whole issue, right?
mm.
So we just change it. We change it so they don't need to eat fear.
I don't think we could change it to joy. It'd disintegrate, wouldn't it?
Well, we're just changing it. They can eat physical food. They don't need to eat energy. They can eat. They don't need
But
to eat humans' energy.
I think personally, I feel like the energy is a bit like a trip for them. Do you get what I mean? It's like
Like a drug?
us, yeah, like a drug to 'em. It's like a drug. As you say, they're not really eating the food. They're using the energy for something. I think they get high on it basically,
Well,
and they're all
changing the
addicted
codes
to it, aren't they?
nonetheless. It's it keeps them from ascending. It keeps everybody from ascending too. It's like in this keeps them to being these gods basically. Like so, anyways, but they're not. It's just a big illusion that they're literally not progressing as a being. They're not progressing as a soul. They're literally just staying in the bottom level. They're the winners of the lowest kingdom. Like it's just so
Mm.
stupid that they even want to be like the winners of the lowest.
I don't even think they've got a soul. I think they're just conscious. They've got a conscious, but so dark. And what being told, every time they take the fear energy, it just makes them more lower. You get a buzz on being low. Weird. Codes have gone on to the moon one anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here as well. I'm just talking to an Arcturian fleet commander at the moment and getting some more information. Um, we're going to be receiving DNA upgrades now because it's like a moment of truce in a way. Like it's a moment where we're not going to get targeted, and so in this moment, where everybody's going to be getting upgrades from the Octurians as well as the other
Mm.
galactic commanders are going to be taking advantage of this moment. We've stopped. This is a big thing, man. We've literally stopped an ongoing program that was stopping humanity from ascending. It was like an ongoing dimensional program that they've been running in the moon, Antarctica, and all of these different sub bases, these feeding programs. It was so disgusting. Like I saw the whole network, man, and I started tuning into all these reptilians, and they're literally jacked in, man. They're like jacked in the machines that that target. They use they're using some kind of like computer system to extract energy and target light workers and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Mm.
It's like
It,
a dimensional computer of some kind.
yeah, the thing, the galactics can only help if some human is an ambassador to the Earth. They can't actually intervene unless someone who is Earth is involved. Just wanted to tell everyone that.
So if anybody's been getting nightmares lately, this is the reason they've
Yeah.
scaled up their programming and stuff like that. So let's see.
While we're
Yeah,
in
all this man is good.
while in this building on Earth, we're going to send good frequencies to Earth. We're going to do two whammies in one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We might as well use the program to our advantage and send out the positive frequencies through the networks. And intuitively, I'm just going to ask the fleet commanders for anything that was taken from these light workers to back.
It reminds me, you know, when you turn your boiler dead low, but I'm now turning it dead high, so it's high vibration where it
Yeah,
was low.
exactly.
It's a setting,
Let's just
like a setting
exactly
on it.
because
Yeah,
I'm totally with you on it. I'm going
yeah.
all in their program and just raising the frequency of everything in the program too. It's the same thing. This may not be nice what I'm doing right now. So I'm specifically targeting all the reptilians with high frequency who are involved in this, but they've had their chances. They were warned. They were warned to get off the planet, and they still want to mess around, and they still want to try to play these games. You're breaking universal law, and now you're going to pay the price. That's just the way it is.
There was just an energy from the moon. There was just an energy that went over through Earth, like a wave. You might have felt that wave. Wow.
All right, now you did that an Emerald Order wave. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, but it was from the moon.
Okay.
I can do an Emerald Order
Everything.
wave as well. Let's do an
Yeah,
Emerald Order.
let's
Let's
connect to
really raise it.
the Emerald crystal and inner Earth right now. Let's connect to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be excellent. Sending this throughout to all the reptilians. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the Emerald Order.
I tell
It's
you what,
gonna.
have you seen how big this crystal is? It's like glowing, so
It's
it is
massive.
activated. It is activated a bit.
Yeah,
It activates
the
the
power that
Earth.
it has is
It
incredible.
activates when enough humans have high vibration and the high vibration, so or they're getting high. Oh,
Connecting it to the pyramid network as well.
might as well do it to the grids as well. Ley lines,
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. Yeah.
And also the Lemuria crystals.
So
This
much
is like a
better.
light. This is a light show. This is.
Well, that's definitely going to create a lot of peace in this planet. Everybody can just grow freely now. So different. You don't realize until something is gone the difference that it is. Like it's just clearer in the astral realm. It's just clearer. But you don't, we were so used to being under this influence that we didn't know what it's like to be out of the influence. It's just going to clear everything up now. It's so good. Ugh, incredible. But keep in mind, I mean, we're still advancing and growing. They can't just, but not having this stupid frequency coming and these attacks and stuff just make it our job so much we can actually finally like just like naturally evolve without people trying to tamper with our ascension. Like it's just like it's been super annoying that there's always like this force that's trying to prevent the ascension from happening. But obviously they had to come and be desperate, and there's the truth of it is there wasn't a lot, maybe some hundred, maybe 1,000 of these final ones that were just holding on, you know,
Mm.
wasn't a lot. I mean, but they're just not going away. And they're just like, so, but now we make them go away. So that's it. The end.
I do know there's another mission in the future, and that's to do with inside the moon. But we're not ready yet
Yeah.
for
Hmm.
that. To release the Earth, I think the Earth is a prison planet. I've always thought that. That's why I'm here. We got
Yeah,
to
yeah, of
release
course it
it.
is. Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
release it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Whew. Is that
How you
finished
feel?
now?
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean,
The wave is unbelievable.
definitely have a
Mm.
lot of happy galactics right now. I'll tell you that.
Mm.
We had a lot though, man. This was without them though, we would have been never been able to do this. We needed thousands of ships to take on all of this. Like it was too
I, got-
big of a
uh,
mission.
yeah, I got the nod off the Emerald Order. They're very happy. They're really happy. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and they're like they're non-physical and they're like different. I didn't know what they were first. I thought they'd be just green, but they're not. They're different beings that have ascended to the highest, and they're grouped together and created the Emerald Order to release Earth. Basically, that's their job. Yeah, and this is a long, long time ago when they said they'd do it, and I think they buried that crystal or they portholed it. I don't know. So I haven't asked him that.
Mm,
Yeah, but that's
yep,
amazing.
pretty amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one. I honestly didn't think it was going to be anything like this.
we didn't plan it.
I mean, for a while there, I just thought we were healing animals.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this. I was just like, what?
Mm. It's good how they've connected
Interesting.
it's good how they use the moon, which is what helps the earth, but they use it in a dark way. It's good how they've done that. Because sometimes you cleanse using the moon and it cleanses. So they must be, I think what they do is they send good energy to lift our vibration and they wank it, wind it down. And the reaction makes us even lower, if you get what I mean. I think they do that.
I think I
Yeah.
think this reptilian stronghold on Earth, apart from Antarctica, like it was in around Sedona in Arizona. I'm not even kidding you, like because I was seeing like red mountains, everything like all around, and it wasn't Mars, and like red rock and everything like that. I think their little secret base was in the mountain in a mountain range in Arizona, and there was literally all of these reptilian ships, hundreds of these reptilian beings just
Well,
like stationed there.
yeah, I think on a different mission, the mountains can look like a mountain, but you go inside and it's like it's a building.
A base.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
they camouflaged it into like a mountain, but inside they can see you, you can't see them. You know, like one of the mirrors in the police station, like one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, good work again, obviously. Nicely done.
Hmm. Did you see the emerald dragons? Yeah, magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that green flame. Hmm.
Mm,
The Amazonians are incredible. You know, they are the most beautiful ancient dragons. Hmm.
mm. And they haven't really been on Earth for a long, long time. The vibration wasn't high enough, so the vibration that we're doing now on Earth, we're like a beacon, and they're okay with it now. So if anyone wants to connect with the Emerald Dragon, and if you're an ancient soul, you might have your own Emerald Dragon. So I've got
Hmm.
one now called Aqua. So that's good. Yeah.
Is it a water emerald giant? I'm just kidding.
Do you know? And what did I call my company? Emerald. I called my company's called Emerald. So there you go.
Is your
Yeah.
company actually called Emerald?
Emerald World, but it's Emerald. Yeah. So there you go.
Oh wow,
I, I've had it for
cool.
34 years. 34 years, and I called it Emerald. And I've told you I live at Heald Green on Green Hive Road. Is it all these signs? Everything's green.
Yeah,
So, and Raphael's green, Ray, I suppose. Yeah. And first
I
time I've
think
used
I'm
my
gonna
green
change
emerald.
my name. I think I'm gonna change
So,
the name to Emerald Unlimited. Just kidding. Sorry, man, but I gotta go all Emerald now. Just kidding. Yeah,
mm,
that's cool though. Yeah, no, you have a lot of links, and we've definitely done a lot of good work for this planet. So, but thanks everybody who came to support this mission and who's watching it in live time and the replay. Um, it's so important we all come together and we all have these pieces to complete these missions to the highest level. So,
yeah. Remember to drink plenty of water, plenty of blessed water, and also ground yourself. And a little tip, I've got this tiger, and this is the chakra under your feet, so you can ground yourself with this. It's better than the root chakra. It's actually the chakra under your feet, and this is the crystal that you can use for it. So, bit of knowledge there that I've never told anyone. Yeah. So,
it's cool.
anything else? Are we doing anything else exciting?
Well, I think that's pretty exciting. There's going to
Hmm.
be a lot of growth now in all the light workers. Stop getting
What
targeted.
What do you think will happen on this April the 8th? Is this going to be a false flag? Are they going to send us something fake?
Um, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Hmm.
I think April 8th is a good day.
Yeah.
Mhm. A lot of people saying like these bad things are going to happen, but it's not what I channel.
Hmm. They might do something fake because of the day. They might use the beam, blue beam, or something like that. You never know.
They were doing a dark ceremony on the equinox because I was with the Crystal Skull on the equinox, and there's a whole bunch of us doing light missions, but then there were some ones out there that were not doing light missions, and so that don't be fooled. There's a reason why we do our missions on the portal days, the equinoxes, the solstice, because so do the bad guys.
Hmm.
But our light quotient and our numbers are greater, and we nullify out what they're doing. Now we overtake everything that they're doing. So yeah, of course, they'll come out in numbers. We'll come out in numbers. Everybody's got to come out. So what we do.
Yeah. Are you going to show us your hammer?
Well, now that you ask, right here,
Is that the real one?
one and only.
Yeah. Pretty neat that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get it. It was not cheap, but I had to get it. I just had to have it.
Do you want to sell it? I know an emerald crystal in the earth. That'd be worth millions. That would have
That'd be crazy, yeah.
been. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
obviously, the dark ones will end up using it. Hmm.
I don't think they'd be able to handle that frequency.
Mm.
It would just melt.
Yeah.
It's like us. It's like we weren't, we had to work for our frequency and we had to work up to be able to get to higher frequencies. And even like I was with my friend Clarissa and the rainbow version of Mother Mary comes in um, and she lifts up the frequency of the room so high that I was like, just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was just like, I looked at Clarissa, I'm like, do you see that rainbow right beside you? And she looks over, she goes, oh. And then I'm like, yeah, Mother Mary literally just lifted up the frequency of this room so high, even I almost couldn't take it. I was just like, oh, that was a blast, right? And then like, so it's like, could you imagine though, like before all these missions, like we wouldn't just be able to pull the Emerald Order energy out of her. Like it would just be too
No,
high for us. We had to like,
not at the beginning. Not at the beginning. No. I
yeah,
remember about 15 years ago, we had a transmedian media, who connects to these high vibrational beings, and I was healing on the bed after her, and I thought I'm going to see what they are. So I connected, and they're like flying fish beings, and I nearly collapsed. Couldn't- I literally nearly fainted. It was just too high. Yeah.
yeah,
So you got to work on it, don't you? End of the day.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
You build up for it for sure.
A lot of times now, though, I feel a pulse on me third eye. It's amazing when you feel that. It's got its own heart. It's like an
Yeah,
heartbeat in your third eye.
yeah. It feels like a flashlight for me.
Mm,
It feels like this beam's coming off of it
mm.
for me.
I someone at the sound healing. I got a message he wanted to wake his third eye. So I went up. I said, "You want your third eye?" He said, "I was thinking that then." And I just put my hand. I opened it straight away. Just
Yeah,
opened. He said the following week. He says, "Whatever you did was amazing." So
yeah.
it's pretty good. Yeah. And everyone looking, don't send us pictures of your animals, please. Feeling.
We already took care of it. We already sent
Yeah,
energies to them.
yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if you need healing, I do events with Deb, and you do your own events. So just go on them and then end of the day.
Hmm.
So what are you doing at the moment? Oh,
Well, There's like I'm planning this trip to Mount Shasta with this lady named Mary who lives out in Mount Shasta. And that's happening May 15th to May 18th. Um,
Yeah,
it's
at
gonna
least you cleared the area.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think interestingly enough, the Telos beans helped out in clearing out
Oh.
the Antarctica. Yeah, they were there actually helping out as part of the Earth Alliance. So it's like
Hmm.
because I know what they
Well,
look like now, right? Like I'm always working. Mhm.
what is strange? They need you to tell them what to do because you're from Earth.
Yeah, no.
If we don't tell them what they can't intervene unless we ask them to. It's,
Yeah,
it's just quite. I didn't realize that until recently. Yeah.
yeah,
So.
exactly.
Mm.
And but they can say they want to come to a mission. Like
Yeah.
those like
Yeah.
those Syrians wanted to they literally flew into my house and they're like, we're excited about this mission. We want to kind of go with it with you guys. I'm like, yeah, of
Mm.
course. I
And
mean,
then
and
you
that
s-
is
did you
one.
s- did you say what mission? We haven't planned it yet. You've been reading my
Yeah,
mind. You've been timelining us. That's
but
what it is.
today it was just like all of these ships started coming out of like hyperspace and it was like zoom, 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 all around the earth, thousands of these ships, really cool looking ships too. Like there was some like blue power, like a blue powered ship. It looked like it was like deep huge like huge like crystalline blue energy was from what emanating from it. Like it looked like a superpower ship. I'm not sure what it was, but it was definitely like something that could do anything. Like it was like the god ship or something like that. Like it was just like the leader of the fleet. Like it was just this pinnacle of a ship. Mhm.
I showed you that video. I accidentally took a video of them becoming portals, don't they? Coming through a portal, creating the hole, coming through, and then shooting off. And I had a video, and I took 3 pictures of that happening. So you can actually do it in the 3D version. You can actually see it, but
Mhm.
it's you're very lucky when you see that. Yeah. So
Yeah, of course.
mm.
I
With your
love
own
it.
eyes.
I love it. Honestly, I love working with the Earth Alliance and the crews, like and seeing like Telos showing up on in their ships. Like it's just so damn cool to see all of it. Like like this part is the best. And it's like I'm not worried about anything, even though there's reptilians everywhere. I'm not worried about anything because there's like the Earth Alliance with 2,000 ships, all of these technologies. They're beaming them on board. They're taking them prisoner. They're taking care of all of the issues. And I'm just like focusing on like the problems of what they're doing to humanity. And then it's like, yeah, okay, like I'm more, I'm more of like the got to figure out the things so that we can say, okay, help us with this too, or help us with that too. And we're sort of like me and you are kind of like directors, but we get into the mission at the same time, but like we're like facilitating it in
The,
a way.
the,
Like,
con- the conductor of the mission.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
well, when I had the Emerald Dragon, there was only one, and all of a sudden the Emerald Dragon, I looked around and there's thousands of them, and I thought he's done it. He's called them in himself.
yeah,
He's thought I'm too bloody slow. I'll just call them all
yeah,
in. There's
yeah,
thousands
yeah,
of them, thousands of them.
yeah.
So
No, this was
yeah,
actually a quite a large mission. This was not a small
yeah,
one. This was
no,
like a systematic takeout of the remaining dark control like on Earth and the
mm,
moon and stuff like that. Like this was just like, okay, the end. That's it. So
hmm.
it was amazing.
And next is to release the planet, I think.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
baby
it's crazy.
steps.
Hmm?
It's like people watching like just release the planet now. Let's just release the planet right now.
People aren't ready, are they? Everyone, a lot more has got to lift their vibration.
Yeshua told me,
Yeah.
he goes, you can't just That so April 8th, for example, can't be the solar blast on April 8th. He says, you guys are waiting for the people who have chosen to rebuild New Earth still to awaken fully and it come into their light. You're waiting for them as much as they're part of the completion of all this, right? Like, so it's like,
Mm,
you just gotta wait, hold space, don't worry, it's coming. Yeah.
mm.
So no, we're not ready yet.
And I know some people won't believe it. It's a lot of souls trapped on Earth, and that we're here to release it, and then release the vibration, get into the lift the vibration with her. That's all we have to do. Yeah,
Hmm.
and
And then
they're trying so hard. Yeah,
this was
it's
a good
trying.
one. This was a
Yeah.
really very interesting,
Mm,
but we didn't know. I didn't know they were doing this. But once you see there's some program that the galactics are isolating these attacks. They're isolating these big, if you want to call them programmable monsters, if you want, that are really going to like completely create havoc. They're isolating them. They are literally programmed to destroy light workers, but they've
mm,
quarantined them in like the program and in their ships, and so they're isolating these big ones. And I saw this one and it was just ready to like tear through light workers, ready to destroy. That's seek and destroy is its mission basically, right? And but they had this really bad one contained. If they didn't, it could have killed some of the light workers. It was that nasty. But the galactics know. They know. So yeah, they're not allowed to like per se like interfere and do this or that, but they're also not going to just let the light workers get destroyed, you know. But and then we're talking to them and they're like, we got to take out like there. This is a threat. They didn't say we have to take out, but like this is a threat. This would be the mission. And I'm like, yeah, giddy up, let's go. And away we went. And we handled it like champions. So we, when I say we, I mean me and you taking credit. Maybe it's just a little too much credit we're taking for it, but at the same time, I mean, obviously they did all the groundwork, and we
mm.
were remoting in and assisting in that way.
And that would have took a while longer than what we're on here. Yeah, it would have took a
Yeah,
long time. Yeah. I don't know what long.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone's going to be dreaming good tonight.
Mm. It's early for me, isn't it? 22.
It's 20 to 1.
Yeah, the other day you sent a message. I was at work. It's 20 past 3 a.m.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I have about 2, 3 hours sleep a day. I don't know. That's the way. So I must have like 3 lives. The other life is the astro life. Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I need 7 hours. Like I just have to
Mm.
have my 7 hours. I have to have it every night.
Well, when I go to sleep, I do work anyway, astral work. So- but
Yeah.
then again, when you do astral work, you can go out for 2 weeks, can't you, and come back, and it might be 2 hours here, and you
Mhm.
can program your body to refresh itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, obviously you've been doing that.
all my
I
life, I think.
I believe that you can because you're living proof of it. I just choose to
Not
enjoy.
to.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
I
dear.
know it's
And
possible, but it's just not in the realm of
do you know the other day you
desire.
messaged me at, was it half 2 a.m. and are you? And I said, yeah, I'm at work. But then Sophie messaged me, are you at work? It was 20 past 3 or something. Yes, of course I am. I was talking to you. She knows me.
So do
Yeah.
you work like on average of like 15 hours a day?
Mm. And like, well, today
Yeah,
I started a little late today, but I did a healing event this afternoon. So, but I did that at work. I took my computer to work, my stuff.
right.
Yeah. So. I'm just busy at the
Yeah.
moment. I manifested a lot of work and I got a lot of work, but I also think that they're trying to stop me with trying to get 3D stuff to me. Best way of
Hmm.
stopping someone, isn't it? Overwork someone, they can't do this, but I can do both. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, you're proving everybody wrong. Can't be stopped.
thank you.
So do
What
you
did you
work
have?
on
Hmm?
Sundays as well, or what?
I will be going for punishment. I
Wow.
might, yeah. I want to do work on the house. I haven't got time.
When are you gonna take like a vacation or a break or something like that?
I want one this year. So there you
Yeah. Are we gonna get
go.
together sometime? Maybe like I know you don't want to go to Glastonbury, but like what about like Egypt? Can you imagine if we went to Egypt?
I'm not eating there though.
Well,
Again, I probably would. I astro to Egypt and I was seduced by the god of who was the god of seducing? Uh,
you know that if we went to Egypt, the Sphinx might actually open.
that'd be interesting. I don't mind. The only thing is, if Sophie's watching this, she'll be message me in a bit and say, "Are we going to Egypt then?"
We
I
should go
booked
to
the
Egypt.
tickets.
We should go to Egypt. Can you imagine like
Imagine if we did an event together in Egypt or something.
we should. That
Yeah.
would be just incredible.
Mm, mm.
There's this I
Yeah.
can't remember his name, but there's like this famous guy on Gaia, the app and stuff like that, and he's recently been inside of Egypt and discovered all these new symbols that are like the Egyptian calendar, and there's like 24 signs to it, not 12. It's like the Deccan
Mm,
calendar or whatever it's called. And he's showing how they have the Garden of Eden and the snake and all these things and written on that right on there. And I know exactly what that snake is and what that represents. And this is an energy we've been working at clearing off the planet recently. And it's fascinating because they're discovering like a whole new astrology to every sign. There's like another sign. And so there's so
mm.
much that we don't even realize about the zodiac and the astrological signs. But
I was given some info today. This person I was healing, this female, her past life was on Egypt, and she was in charge of the med beds in Egypt at the pyramids. And they were using the ethanol of the earth into the gold at the top to siphon the energy to heal people's cells. Now, I haven't heard that before. So,
okay, wait,
have-
repeat that again. They're using,
so what we were doing, she was in charge of the med beds in ancient Egypt,
yeah,
and they were in a part of a pyramid. I don't know which one.
yeah.
And the energy was going to the top of the pyramid from the ethanol of the earth at the top, the static of the earth.
Hmm.
Going through there, it was getting siphoned and it was actually healing the person's cells, each cell in the body. Yeah. I don't know
Hmm.
how that works. I've never heard that before. I've never been shown it before, but it was interesting. So
Hmm.
makes sense a little bit though. But
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
Well, I remember being like, I remember I actually had the memory in because I know what I was involved with in Egypt and like in the beginning, and I have very clear memories of being in the Sphinx when it was not closed off. Like there was a point of it when it was just a doorway going up, and like you could walk out of it and walk in it, and you can go through the pyramid in your ship, and then basically get out of your ship. There's all these meeting areas where the galactics would meet underneath the Giza and in the tunnel area of where the Sphinx is and everything. There's meeting rooms, and we'd literally be meeting there. We'd be planning. We would be inscribing. And and I remember it all in this life. So it's like I know when I go to Egypt, stuff's gonna go down, and it's gonna be just crazy. That much I
Well,
know.
I'm being told that they've got water under the pyramids, aren't they? And somehow,
There's a sacred water cleansing under the Sphinx as part of like in the halls of Amenti, and it's a purification of
so
ascension.
if they could send the energy of the earth, the top part, through the pyramid, through the sinks, up to the waters,
Yeah,
that would program the waters. That could do a lot of healing abilities there.
that probably
Yeah,
is because it's a special water under there. It's very unique.
yeah.
I bring clients there all the time for cleansing.
Hmm. So
Hmm.
it's a bit like the healing sea in the underworld, isn't it? It'd be very similar to that.
It's similar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah, it would be amazing if we went to Egypt.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, looks like we're gonna manifest it.
I've manifested the work. I should better pay for it, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll figure it out.
Hmm. Alive in Egypt. Yeah. It's by the way, it's pay-per-view spiritual dollars.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Maybe like we should definitely like bring cameras and film it and create like like a really cool documentation of what happens and stuff.
And put it on my
Probably
YouTube.
sure make some cool.
Remember, anyone watching this, sign up to my YouTube and I'll send you special energies of Emerald Orange. Does that sell it?
You know, if they don't sign up to your YouTube after that, then there's just no help in anybody.
Hmm.
Special Emerald energies for subscribing to YouTube sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
I've used that energy a few times and it's been amazing. It's amazing energies. It's so
Yeah,
high
of course.
vibrational. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I can
I've
handle
used
it
it
now.
multiple
I can hold it.
times.
Hmm?
Yeah. I enjoy it. I really do like the way it feels. Like it's such a cleansing energy, and a high frequency. Like when we are tapping into that, like the inner earth one and just bring it up, like it's just like raising it, like it's just like, ooh, like it was just so amazing in like the purity and the frequency of it. I really
Hmm.
enjoy it. And like so like I usually bring down like source energy like in prime and other stuff from above and on the people and cleansing, but pulling up this pure frequency of the emerald order energy from inner earth was just amazingly cool. And we brought it in. It's so funny because right before we did it, right, um, I'm connected to all these reptilians, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm blasting all of you guys for this. Like, I'm blasting you with the highest frequencies I can, every single one of you. And then, as I'm still connected to them all, we go to the emerald energy, and I pull it up, and because I'm connected to them, I just bring the emerald energy into them as well, and just like a double bam. It's so funny. But then we sent it across the planet and stuff too. It was just like I can only imagine the look on their face on the first one. They're like, ah, ah, and then on the second one, ah.
So right. It hit them first. They had the full blown blast.
Yeah. You know what though? I mean, like you guys have been doing all this stuff with your programs and you're attacking us and stuff like that. We're allowed to do this. This is where this is our freedom, and you know, it's like they ain't coming back. They're not going to come back and do this now, and that's it. So it's like,
You still there? Hello?
Oh, did I freeze?
Yeah, I think you froze. It could be I. Sometimes it's my broadband, sometimes it's yours. But I can hear you.
Yeah,
You're
you know
just
what?
frozen. Hmm?
I use my phone as a camera, and
Yeah.
it ran out of battery, so I'm just not gonna. So I guess that's the sign of saying our farewells, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Thank you, David. Thank
All
you,
right,
everyone, for joining us. Remember to ground yourself
great
and
work.
enjoy it and watch the replay and join us then. Time is not linear. Yeah, you go.
All right, sweet. All right, see you later, brother.
See you then. Thanks. Thank you,
Thanks.
brother.
Bye.
Bye.